Trying to get something to bring them nerves down too, huh, bro?
Yeah, I figure if I study high, take the test high, get high scores, right?
Right.
Have you ever been stressed out? Does work, school, or family have you at a boiling point? Sometimes we just need to step away and blow off some steam. Marijuana can be a great stress reliever in your times of need. Marijuana is not a drug like cocaine or meth. It possesses many benefits. Marijuana should be fully legalized throughout the United States due to its medicinal uses and its possibility to be a very beneficial cash crop.
Marijuana is currently legal for medicinal use in 21 states, but unfortunately, it is also considered illegal according to federal law. The Controlled Substances Act, also known as CSA 21 USC 811, does not recognize the difference between medicinal and recreational use of marijuana. It is just considered as a Schedule I drug. This classification as a Schedule I drug means that marijuana is considered as a highly addictive drug that has no medicinal value whatsoever and lacks accepted safety potential. Okay. Marijuana should be fully legal and available to the general public because it can be very beneficial to our society in many ways. Marijuana has many medicinal uses, from helping with seizures, pain, anxiety, and it even possesses chemicals that can help with the battle against cancer. Marijuana can also be considered as a cash crop. It can be a great source of revenue from taxation on the substance and can also be used for materials and textiles. Marijuana can also be considered as a cash crop. It can be a great source of revenue from taxation on the substance and can also be used for building materials and textiles. Prohibition has already failed to control the use and domestic production of marijuana, so it should just be legalized. Marijuana can be seen as the legal tobacco, which is unfortunate. With the current laws on marijuana, we are being deprived from the various benefits that it has to offer.
The SB 420 Vasquez bill does not meet its required purposes. The consumption and selling of marijuana in the state of California allows those who were recommended by a physician the possession and consumption of marijuana. However, the bill lacks initiative. Marijuana has many other uses than medicinal purposes. That is why it should be legal for anyone 21 years or older to purchase it in the United States of America. The status quo in California only states the usage of marijuana for medicinal purposes. That in itself is wrong. Marijuana has many other uses that will benefit our economy. And even with the selling of marijuana through the usage of a medical program, there are still many illegal actions that benefit from this program. The medical program runs on the issuance of identification cards. The medical program runs on the issuance of ID cards. According to the New York Times, the bill will create various crime related to the identification card program, thus opposing a state-mandated local program. The bill itself states that what will occur and puts countermeasures to prevent it from happening. Unfortunately, this still occurs and the issue has not yet been resolved. The bill also relies on the people who will sell marijuana to cardholders. However, there are possibilities that the people who sell might not feel obligated to sell only to card members. The status quo does not meet its full potential. Marijuana has been fully legalized in the state of Washington and Colorado. Governor John W. Hickenlooper of Colorado said last week that taxes from legal marijuana sales would be $134 million in the coming fiscal year. $134 million in taxes, this economic boom is what California, our great nation, needs to help stabilize the economy. At least 14 states, including Florida, where an initiative has already qualified for the ballot, are considering new medical marijuana laws this year. These states do not fully understand what an economic boom marijuana will bring, but they will surely understand after the efforts of Colorado and Washington. An even larger number of states, at least 17, have seen bills introduced or initiative begun to legalize the drug for adults use along the lines of alcohol. This occurred after the legalization of marijuana in Colorado. The status quo does not see marijuana's true potential. It is constricted with it only being in California and it only being for medicinal purposes. Our revision of the bill fully meets its true potential.
The additional tax revenue that can come from marijuana can be immense. An enormous amount of money is made through the government taxation of alcohol and cigarettes. So why can't the same happen with marijuana? Studies have shown that the United States government collects about $8 billion yearly in taxes from alcohol alone. It is estimated that the marijuana could raise $40 to $100 billion alone. Taxation on marijuana can help and aid paying off our country's debt. Marijuana can even be used for building products and textiles. It can be also used to make hemp clothing from shirts, pants, to even shoes. It can help also with paper products, fabric, nutritions, and even as a fuel source. Marijuana should be fully legalized in the United States. A number of movements to legalize marijuana have been gaining steam lately. California, Colorado, and Washington are setting the example in being pro-marijuana by allowing the medicinal use of it. According to Rasmussen International, more than 40% of Americans believe that marijuana should be legalized. There are many medicinal benefits that come from the use of marijuana. The most notable is seen with cancer patients during chemotherapy. Marijuana is also known to help with depression, anxiety, and loss of appetite and nausea. It's simple. There's way more pros than cons to the legalization of marijuana. It can be used to save people's lives and even our country from its great deficit. Marijuana has many medicinal benefits and it can be used as a great cash crop. At the end of the day, is weed even all that bad?
I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm a journalist.
I'm a student.
I'm a teacher.
I'm a representative.
I have cancer.
The outdated laws of prohibition are more dangerous than the plant itself.
I lost my scholarship.
I was fired.
20 million arrests since 1965. This is getting ridiculous. Our prisons are overcrowded with non-violent offenders.
We have the opportunity to change.
This is costing our country billions of dollars.
Making my family and I fight in a courtroom is difficult enough when I'm already fighting through chemotherapy.
This video shows that the majority of the people of America are completely for the legalization of marijuana. From teachers, lawyers, and even doctors, the use of marijuana is no longer seen as a criminal act.